NSAT, No Secrets is Truth, Jezreel Emil Kavan. Life brings so much anguish, so much pain to some of us, so much doubt and cynicism to some of us. We go through life crying the tears of sorrow, the tears of shame, and if we're lucky, we cry the tears of joy. Today is one of those days where it seems that the chaos is growing. As we get closer and closer to the end of the year, we begin to see how many hearts have been affected by the coldness, the darkness, the chaoticness of the world today. We see tragedies all over the earth, the birth pains, the crying out, the mourning and the gnashing of teeth, the prayers unto God, wondering if he hears us, if he is with us, if he still loves us. I tell you today that your tears are being seen, that your cries are being heard, that your voice is one in the many of seas of voices that are crying out to God right now in this moment, hoping that things will change, hoping that we will release ourselves from the chains of bondage. I say that it's now time for us to remove the chains. Remove thy chains. We have the power and the authority to do that, to remove our own chains, to be free, to be able to say to ourselves that we have accomplished what we were sent here to do, which is break the chains of ourselves and break the chains of so many others. The time is now to get our priorities straight. The time is now to fight for a master who has given us great strength, for a master who has given us comfort, for a master who has created beauty in the void, in the great abyss that once was before the earth ever came into being. We must remove thy chains. As I said so many times before, the theory of oppression is that if you oppress somebody long enough, they will begin to oppress themselves because they know not any better. So once the master removes the foot from their neck, once the chains have been unleashed and the whip is no longer used, they believe that all their worth is in what they've been oppressed by. They begin to have Stockholm syndrome, where their hostage taker becomes the point of their affection because they know not any other way to live. I say it's time for us to hear and see our brothers and sisters' tears and begin to wipe them away, because we are the angels that we seek. We are the heroes that we seek. It's time to let go of the excuses of the past and stand for the promise of the future. It's time for us to remove thy chains. It's time to wake up and wipe away our own tears and remember the reason why we're here, to do God's will, not our own. To face the enemy who has been hunting us down like a dog for so long, to deny him victory. We must begin to fight. We must begin to lay down the framework of a better life for our children, for our families, and for the future.